When people ask me what do we do at Evanston Rebuilding Warehouse, it's kind of hard to describe, but I think the best way is we try to give a second chance. So we try to give a second chance to people who may have had barriers to employment through our workforce training program. We try to give a second chance to materials by selling them here in our retail warehouse instead of allowing them to go to landfills. We're saving resources, we're saving money, we're creating careers. What can you not say that's good about deconstruction, right? When I first started working in this industry, I thought when you took a building down, you knocked it down. You wanted something gone, you tore it out, and you put in something new. But you don't have to do that. Deconstruction is almost the opposite of that, where instead of just tearing things down, you remove them carefully in a way that they are preserved and able to be reused again. There's a lot of things that we can save and reuse, and things that just are beautiful. And instead of just throwing them in the garbage, we can preserve them and we can share them with people who want to appreciate them. Over 75% of Illinois landfills is building material waste. And if we can change that or reverse that or minimize it even a small iota by taking the time to do something like deconstruct versus demolish, why would we not be doing that? Evanston Rebuilding Warehouse is a nonprofit organization that strives to reduce building material waste in our landfills and our waste stream. We do that through sustainable deconstruction, accepting material donations, and providing to our community through our brand new 25,000 square foot warehouse. Just a beautiful space for you to see all of the reclaimed materials and kind of imagine them in your own home. We did a crowdfund, people donated, people volunteered their time to help us build out this new space. It was completely deconstructed by our workforce training crew and then reconstructed and outfitted to fit our services and our needs by our volunteers and our trainees. We couldn't have done that without our community and everybody coming together. That's why we're determined to be here for that community. Our workforce training program is an opportunity that teaches different individuals how to use these materials, how to deconstruct them, and help them find jobs in those same industries and trades. People who have any kind of barriers to employment, that could be educational, it could be financial, it could be background related, they can come to join our 20-week training program where they'll learn a bunch of different skills about the building trades and the construction industry and kind of find what's right for them. A person can come in, find their niche here, find their interest, and then get the training that they need in that particular interest to grow in it. But they can also find their support, what they may need additional assistance with that may not be strictly job related. It's a feeling of empowerment, knowing that you have the skill, but you also have somebody that has your back. People leave feeling that they have what they need to go on to that next step, or that they're ready to move on to something bigger. The best part about this job is being here on the day the trainee gets their next job, because not only have they done the work to learn a skill that they can be proud of, they've achieved a goal. They set a goal, they went to get a job, they went out and they got that job. I don't know what could be better than that.